Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. And today we are going to discuss about the Java basics. Before getting into the video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button because it makes me to make more videos and getting into the video. Why we are going to learn Java basics? Because we are doing Selenium with Java, right? Java is our programming language. That's why we are using Java basics. Before going to write first script in WebDriver, we have to discuss and we have to know about some topics. Why? Because it is a basic concepts to learn. Class and object, method, constructor, package, and interface. To write first script in WebDriver, we should know about these topics. Okay. Without knowing these topics, we are not even writing the scripts. That's why we are learning these topics for the first. First, and we are going to learn OOPS concepts also in coming sessions. I will let you know when the will come, but before that I have to combine both, but there is no time. That's why I complete Java basics and again I will go with the Eclipse and again I will go with the OOPS concepts. This is the flow which I am going to discuss. And without class, object, method, these are the three keywords and these are the words we discuss in our entire Selenium course. Okay, learn and make sure you are getting the video is better understandable. Here first, what is a class? A class is a set of similar objects. What is a class? Set of similar objects. Everything in Java is associated with classes and objects along with its attributes and methods. For example, in real life, a car is an object, okay? The car has attributes such as car weight, car color, and methods such as drive and a brake. A class is like an object constructor or a blueprint for creating objects. Here, class is also called as a blueprint also. It is a blueprint which defines some properties and behaviors. Understood? Class is a set of similar objects. And in class, we have a keyword. That keyword is called as class. Class is a keyword. It is a predefined word. Why? Because it already defined in Java. And class name is a user defined name because we have to give any name as a class name. The class keyword is used to create a class. every line of code that runs in Java must be inside a class. Okay, the class keyword is used to declare a new Java class. Every line of code which we that write in Java, which we runs in Java, must be inside the class, must be under a class. There will be variables, there will be methods, there will be constructors. Okay, a class should always start with an uppercase first letter, and the name of the Java file must match the class name. Okay, what we are writing and the name of the Java file must match the class name. In coming sessions, I will let you know. Here, class is a set of similar objects and it acts as a blueprint for some properties and behaviors. Here, class is enclosed with flower brackets. Okay, starting brace and ending brace. Class is a keyword and class name is a user defined name. It starts with a open brace and it's end with end brace or close brace. This class consists of variables, methods and constructors. Okay, class consisting of variables, methods, constructors. What is class variable? It is basically a static variable that can be declared anywhere at class level with static. Across different objects, these variables can have only one value. Okay? A class variable is basically a static variable that can be declared anywhere at class with static level. Okay? Did you get the point? First, start with the variable. Here, variable is a memory location name where we store or where we memory located, that will call as variable. Here int n equal to 10. N is a variable. Int is a data type. And in coming sessions we are getting to discuss about data types also. Okay, you have to know the basics and we are discussing from scratch. And int is a data type, n is a variable, equals is a equals operator, 10 is a value. What is a variable? Variable is a memory allocation name and a variable is assigned with a data type. Variable is also having three types: local variable, instance and static variable. Okay, what is a class? Set of similar objects. What is a variable? Memory location name. Here we are storing 10 into n and int is a data type. Here, for example, everything is stored in the memory. In which location the 10 is stored? The 10 is stored in n. Here 10 is stored in a class. Which location it is stored? N location. That is called as variable. N is called as variable. Memory location. Okay. Here n is a variable and 10 is a variable. The whole section is called as class. Did you understand what is a variable? A variable is a name of memory allocation. Memory location. There are three types of variables in Java: local variable, instance, and static variable. A variable is assigned with a data type. Okay, you got the point. What is variable? In this whole class, we give a memory location to the variable. That is n is 10. We are partitioning that and we are giving that variable a value. When we go for a variable to store a data or to store something or to store a memory, whatever we call, and we are coming to know about the static and static variables, local variables, and instance variables in coming sessions. And next, method. Going into the method. What is method? Method is a block of code or executable statements. A method in Java is a block of code or executable statements to perform specific tasks or actions mentioned in it. In simple words, it is a block of executable statements to perform a task. Okay. If for instance, if you have written instructions to draw a circle in the method, it will do that task. And method is consist of two parts. Method header and method body. Method body. What is meant by method header and what is meant by method body? Return type, method name, parameter list is called method header. Return type, method name, parameter list is called as header. And inside the flower brackets, those are called body. What is the code written under brackets? What is method? Block of executable statements to perform a task. And it is of two parts, method header and method body. Method body. Header is return type and parameter list. Return type, method name and parameter list. The method head comprises the access modifiers like public, static, and a return type also is there for it is also int, string, whatever data type. Method name is minimum. Method name is whatever it is, a user defined name, method name, and parameters is int a or int b. This is the example of method header. Here header is where you tell Java what value types and if any the method will return. As well as the return type, you need a name for your method which goes in the header. You can pass values over to your methods and these go between a pair of brackets, flower brackets or round brackets. Here return type is void. It does not return any value. Method name is a user defined name. Void some method without any parameters is called as default parameterized method. Method without parameters is called default parameterized method. Default method. Okay. Sum is a method name and void is a return type. And these are the parameter list. And we are not passing any parameters. That's why we are calling default parameterized method. For example, void sum to int a, int b. Okay. And b are variables. And int a, int b are parameters. These are integer variables. And those are called as parameters. That's why it is called as parameterized method. Parameterized method. Method without parameters is called default method. Method with parameters is called parameterized method. In WebDriver, we are going to work with default method and parameterized method. Okay, did you understand what is default method and what is parameterized? Without parameters is called default, and with the parameters is called parameterized. In the same manner, if return type is other than void, the last statement should be return. If return type is void, you are not going to return any value. Okay. If it is int, we should return integer value. It is a last statement. We have to return integer value. If return type is int, we have to write return int value. If it is string, return string value. If it is float, return float. If it is double, return double. Okay, when you go for method, when you go for variable, when you go for method, and when you go for example, here is a person, he's having some properties. He having name, height, weight. These are the properties, and he was going to perform some actions. He can walk, he can drink, and he can speak. These are the actions of the person. So here these are the properties. For this we have a value. Name we have a value, height we have a value, weight we have a value. Okay, for this we are using variables. These are called variables. What about walk, drink, speak? We don't have any values about walk, drink, speak. It is not a fixed value. Okay, these are the actions performed by him. That's why to represent actions we are going to methods. We are going for methods. What we are doing, those are comes under methods. If we are storing a value, those are comes under variables. Okay, did you understood what is the difference between a variable and method? Where we are going to define these variable and methods inside the class. The methods and variables defined within a class are called members of the class, and those are called class members. Okay, variable means of storing a piece of value or storing a piece of data for later use. A method is a function which is attached to an object and can be called on it. Okay, I think you get what is the difference between method and variable also. So variables, methods, classes are called as members of the class. To access class members, we need object. Object. What is object? Instance of a class. What is mean by object? Object is an instance of a class. Okay. To access class members, we need object. We have multiple ways to create object. By using new operator, we can create object and we can access. Or by using new instance or clone. We have multiple ways to create an object. Okay, to access a class, we need object. And one is the simplest is a new operator. With the help of new operator, we can create an object. Class name, object equal to new class name. function. Okay, semicolon also. Class name. Class name object name equal to new class name. What is object? A object is a member of a Java class, and we can write object name dot variable name and object name dot method name. Okay, to access variables we write object name dot variable name. To access method we write object name dot method name. Simple. You are clear about what is class, what is object, what is variable, and what is method. What is a class? A class is a set of similar objects. What is variable? Memory occasion name. Object is an instance of class. What is method? Block of executable statements to perform tasks. Here we have default method and parameterized method. What is default? Method without parameters is called default method. Method with parameters is called parameterized method. If return type is other than void, then last statement is return. Okay. To access these variables and methods, we need object. To access those variables and methods, we need object. What is object? Object is an instance of class. What is the syntax? Class name, object name equal to new class name. How to access variable? Object name dot variable name. How to access method? Object name dot method name. Okay, up to this clear? If you have any doubts in Java basics, just ping me or comment me, okay? Because these basics are more important to learn Selenium. And to write scripts in Eclipse or in Selenium, we need these Java basics. Okay, in coming sessions we can go to write a script in Eclipse. Okay, up to then, bye bye.